What's up, guys? We're back here again finally. I know I haven't made a video in a while and I'm always super bad about it, but we're back again because I have some decently big news, and that is, I've actually known for a while now but just haven't had time to make a video, that we got accepted to go to Drift Week 3. And if you don't know what Drift Week 3 is, it's basically like Drag Week, but for drifting. But if you don't know what Drag Week is, basically we take our cars and you have a bunch of different events scattered over a large area space, and instead of trailing our cars like usual, we have to drive them, and we have to carry pretty much all of our stuff with us, and not allowed to have a trailer behind us, anything like that. It's just kind of us and the cars, and you just kind of send it. And so this is a pretty excited about this because, you know, it's kind of a big deal. There's, you know, a lot of big names on Drift Week. Kind of started out, originated Lone Star Drift was one that started it, but there's a lot of guys like Adam LZ, Fielding Shredder, Aaron Losey who started it. A lot of big names on it, and you know, so it's cool for someone smaller like us to get into it. And also, I was the first one to get in, but it ended up being that my buddies Derek and Bayrad and Wyatt and even a couple more local guys got into it. So now we're kind of have our own little NorCal crew that's going to be a part of it. So we're super excited about it, and it's a super big opportunity for us. So as of now, the S14's done, but this thing is definitely the car that we are bringing because I feel like this car is honestly what Drift Week is all about. This thing is just a tank. It drives to most events it goes to. It usually comes home in one piece, and it's just super reliable because it's super stock. Also, a little twist in there is that we got a trailer hitch on there because some people tow trailers on Drift Week and Drag Week to carry all their stuff, and this thing is a torque monster, so I may as well do some towing with it. So me and my buddy Jared, actually, he has a nice little like 5 by 9 foot enclosed trailer, which is a lot bigger trailer than most people tow, but we're gonna go for it because we got stock suspension. We should be good. And yeah, so we got that thing all decked out. Can't show you it yet because it's kind of a surprise. We got that thing ready to tow behind here. We have a whole extra motor, tranny, diff, driveline, everything, pretty much a whole spare drivetrain to bring with us. So, you know, we might have to swap a motor on the side of the road, swap a tranny, who knows. We kind of got to be ready for everything. So we'll see how it all plays out. And as far as location, they're doing it in the Pacific Northwest, so it's all going to take place in Oregon and Washington. And there are some public dates, which I'll probably post a little screenshot of that, where people can actually come and get ride-alongs and that kind of thing. So I'll post that info up in case any of you guys are interested in going. I think the tracks they're doing that at are Medford, Affinity Circuit, Park, and then I think Evergreen. I don't know, I'll have to double check. But yeah, so that will be there as well. And it's going to be pretty soon here, actually. I think today's the 5th, and we're going to be heading out on the 13th. So it's right around the corner. We've known for a while. I just slacked on making videos, so I'm finally kind of making this to let everyone know that we're going, you know, spread the hype, that kind of thing. But as far as the car goes, it's not really getting much. It's just the same old car. But we finally actually broke some stuff the other night, probably a couple weeks ago actually. I was gonna make a video and I had the car all apart, but finally broke all the stock diff bushings, were so blown out. And it finally just snapped the single diff stud they have on these things. And so my diff fell and it snapped my carbon fiber driveline. But so I had an extra subframe, and my old subframe was all bent up anyways from hitting curbs. So I put in my extra subframe so it'll align right again with all the stock arms. And then put in some white line poly diff bushings, and then the GK Tech extra diff brace right there. So it's like it has 2 studs, like an S chassis diff. And pretty much just freshened all that up, had the whole subframe out of the car, everything. And then we have our welded on hitch, and then it's also bolted onto the rear crash bar in the back. So probably honestly the most work that's ever been done to this car because I finally broke something. But I just wanted to, you know, keep it stock but get it all freshened up. Subframe bushings are still stock, but got those poly diff bushings in there. And car feels much better. Those stock bushings have been going out for a very long time, so should be ready to rock now. And so my buddy Jared, but you've seen Jared before on here, he's coming with me. You're allowed to have one co-pilot per se that's kind of, you know, your go-to for everything, help you out with everything. We're gonna try and vlog it the best we can. I know I'm really bad at vlogging. I just kind of make videos between everything to explain what's going on, but we're gonna try to do it the best we can. Bayrad is also gonna be vlogging, but he's actually a really good vlogger, and I know he'll actually do a good job. So make sure you subscribe to his channel too, because he'll have some really good content of all the stuff we're doing. But and then also, I mean, it's a big media thing. Adam LZ vlogs it, a bunch of people vlog it, but it should be quite a good time, and we'll try to get as much actual footage of the trip as we can. I'd like to, we'll see how it goes. It should be pretty chaotic, but I should say Derek and Bayrad are both in 1JZ cars with like no heater cores, like fresh builds, so it's probably gonna be a little more chaotic for them. I wanna say we're gonna be pretty chill because our car's super stock, but knowing that, something's probably gonna break, so we'll see how it all goes. Also, I almost thought about bringing this thing because it is done now. It's been to like 3 events. It's honestly already kind of proven itself. It's even got Bayrad caught me a little bit there the other day. But this thing, it's still like, it's not even finished, but it's like hacked together and it's been working really well. We did Derek's new comp amateur drift series a couple days ago. And yeah, for this thing just being a super hack build, she's been holding it down so far. She might even be ready for drift week, but that'd be a lot, so we're gonna take the old reliable for now. Also, as you know, we've been used tire guys our whole life, and I finally broke down and I bought some Kendas. Also, the trip's sponsored by Valino, so I bought some through them that'll be there waiting for us, but we finally did the new tire thing. So yeah, we're all pretty stocked up. We got the old motor out of Doug's car. We got diff, tranny, axles. Actually, we got a couple trannies to choose from, but we're pretty stocked up on parts. Got an extra drive line just in case too. Gonna pick up a steering rack from our buddy Anthony, but we should be pretty good spare parts wise, knock on wood. I'm sure the one thing I don't have will break because that's how all this stuff works. So in addition to all the, I think I have 10 pairs of brand new tires. And then in addition to that, I've been stockpiling all my best used tires I can find. So hopefully it'll be good tire wise. If not, we'll just have to start finding used ones on the road or buying new ones, or we'll see how it all goes, but hopefully we should be stocked up enough. But yeah, we're all super excited because obviously this is a pretty big opportunity for a lot of us, and it's kind of, like Aaron told us, it's a bucket list trip. It really is. It's not cheap by any means, but it should be a huge amount of fun. And we were super stoked just to even get accepted to be a part of it. And one thing I was kind of stoked about was I was talking to Aaron, and the one thing he said that stood out in like my application was that he saw some of our street drifting videos. And that meant a lot to me because I take a lot of pride because I feel like we street drift at a higher level than most people, if not everyone. And we really enjoy that and take it seriously. So it was cool to see that be noticed and that be the thing that stood out with us among everyone else. So the main like concept and the fun part of Drift Week is that we're taking these cars that shouldn't be street driven. You know, a lot of them don't even have tags and stuff like that. I mean, I guess a lot of them are out of state cars, so it's easy to get tags when you're out in Cali. But taking these cars that shouldn't be reliable and driving them thousands of miles. And I think it's not as big a deal for us because we have like a stock, very street drivable car. The trailer might throw a wrench in things a little bit. We'll see how that all works out. We've tested it with a decent load and it seems fine so far. We got an extra clutch, so we'll see how all that works out. But it'll be more interesting to see how Derek and Bayrad and all the other guys with the more race car kind of drift cars work out. But I'm probably jinxing myself, and this thing's probably just gonna finally fall completely apart while we're out there and finally blow up the original motor and everything. But hopefully it all goes good. But like I said, it should be a super fun experience either way. And we have everything we do to pretty much, you know, we'll rebuild the whole car if we have to. I feel like the only way we won't make the trip is if we total it, so we'll see how it goes. As far as transporting, we have to get, the meetup is in Portland roughly, and so we have to get the car and the trailer that the car is towing up there, and none of my trailers are big enough, so we're taking the old Duramax like usual. I have a borrowed trailer that's gonna fit the car and the trailer the car is towing. So we'll take all that up there, and then we will venture out from there with just the car and the trailer, and me and Jared, and we're just gonna send it. Thanks for watching, guys. I know I'm horrible at updating you guys and everything and posting anything kind of interesting, but I just wanted to put this feeler out there, let everyone know that we are going to Drift Week, and we're super excited about it. And if you want to see the vlogs and keep up on everything, make sure you comment and subscribe, and go follow the Instagram. So I appreciate you guys watching, and hopefully see you soon. Look at this guy.